Hey guys, quick video. I'm in the greenhouse today. I was going to show y'all something about my hydroponics setup, but I just have to show y'all these tomatoes are now officially right at 12 months old. It's just absolutely insane how good they've done over the winter in the greenhouse. And I'll be honest, I hadn't added any fertilizer in the last probably 6 weeks because I thought, well, they're about done. And lo and behold, I keep getting really good, great tasting tomatoes. I mean, I had them all winter. It's just so cool the way these wicking pots have done. I'm also today, I knew a rain was coming a couple days ago, so I opened up. Y'all can see the barrels on the outside of the greenhouse. That's part of my rain collection system that I use off the gutters in the roof. I only use these two in the winter, and I have a valve that cuts them off from outside, so if the outside is drained, it doesn't freeze. But I knew a rain was coming, and I wanted to fill up my holding tanks that I use in my hydroponic system, because last year, and I've got a video on how this works, but basically this is going to hook up and go to a float valve box, and then it is going to go over feeding the grow tank to keep the grow tank at a certain level throughout the summer. But what I had happened last year, and I did not use rainwater last year because I didn't have the system set up yet, I found that the plants were uptaking the water and leaving some of the nutrients behind. And so what that was doing, it was giving me a higher solution concentration above 1.8 or 2 in my growing tank. It was reading sometimes upwards of 3 and 4, which obviously was burning my plants and stunting growth. So this year what I'm doing, I'm going to do the same system, but I'm going to use rainwater only when I mix my nutrients in these. And this is where I mix my nutrients. And then it flows down to the valve box, the float valve box. Then it'll flow over to a grow tank that'll be sitting right there. So like I said, I have a video and the exact setup from last year. So I'm hoping that this rainwater deal, and I'll take any suggestions if you guys have them. I had it happen on my cucumbers, I had it happen on my peppers and my tomatoes. So it wasn't just one vegetable, it was doing it to all 5 grow tanks. I had to check them almost every 4 days and kept having to add a little bit of water to the actual grow tank. So anyway, if y'all guys have suggestions, I'm open, but this year I'm trying rainwater only. And we should get enough rain with these barrels that I can keep these systems going throughout the summer. But I will tell you guys, after comparing last year, this system, the wicking pots, in the same soil that I did last March, greatly outperformed my hydroponics. Probably because of me some, obviously, but the temperatures did not affect the tomato plants or the peppers that were in soil, only in the water, because the water was heating up. So anyway, that's just a couple observances that I wanted to show you guys. And I've got these going now, so these will be ready to pot them. We'll give some to the family. I had enough seeds saved that I decided to grow extra for the family. But basically I've got jalapenos, banana peppers, squash, okra, tomatoes mainly. But that's kind of the basics that I grow in the greenhouse. And my okra really did good last year, and I have a video on that too. It was great in a wicking pot. So just some of my observances from trying this last year, and gonna do the same thing this year, except use the rainwater. And so I'll probably be doing some comparison videos y'all can look at if you're interested, just to see the difference and see if we get a different outcome. This outcome, however, is really good. Happy garden season.